So I wanted to begin by talking about Aboriginal education in Canada and different ways of looking at it. And so I want to provide a history of Aboriginal education. It's a way of looking at it that I've put together from my own reading and looking into some of these issues. And so there's many sources that contribute to this understanding. Chief among them are J.R. Miller and his work in Shingwak's Vision. Also, the work of the Royal Commission on Aboriginal Peoples. Their final report is available online. And it was completed in 1996, but there's a really excellent education section in the report. Also, the work of Verna Kirkness is really important for giving an understanding of how things developed over time and how they came to be. And there's many others in there as well. But those are some of the main sources. So basically, what I've done is divided up this history into 4 kind of periods or eras to kind of understand some major shifts in the way that Aboriginal people approach learning. And so we can divide it up into, in the east direction, what happened prior to contact with people from other continents. And then what happened in that early contact period. And then there was a period of intense colonialism. And then some of the themes that are emerging in contemporary times. And these lines between the eras are kind of fluid. And it's not to say when we pass from colonial to contemporary that colonialism is over, but rather there are some shifts that we can observe that have been occurring since, say, 1969 or 1982. I'll talk about why those dates are important, but these lines aren't really hard and fast changes. The wheel is really something that's turning and shifting, and all of the elements are kind of occurring as we move from one to the other. Things that happened in the pre-contact period continue to influence early contact, continue to be part of what's going on under the intense colonialism, and continue to be part of the contemporary experiences of Aboriginal education. And I'll explain some of that as we go through. The other thing to know is there like a hard and fast time separation, like 1492? No, because contact happened at different times for different peoples. So on the west coast of Canada, and it would probably be something more like the 1700s. In the far north, again, perhaps even later point in time. But the kinds of changes that occur as we move from one to the other are similar. So the themes are similar. And that's to represent what kind of changes as we go from one to the other. It's not so important to put one date or another there.